Welcome back, and we've just done our predictions for this Saturday, including the little look back at Friday. So we have Ipswich versus West Brom. I need to quickly, because I've only just finished the prediction broadcast, so that's that one in. If I press the app for my Ipswich game, it should hopefully come up, and we get it's been annoying now. So we're going to be looking at Bet365. We're in Bet365's app, by the way. A lot of people don't realize it, but when you use Bet365, even if you put a couple of quid in, you end up being able to use their video streaming and their radio streaming. So here we have
opportunity for them to move back into second with a victory today on home soil.
The radio commentary. So we have the commentary there.
Hoping to keep themselves in the playoff positions. You feel that's really where they're sort of
on the left.
Realistic
I have my left is over here.
But they will have to improve their
We have the Ipswich West Brom game on Sky on the Sky app.
Only 5 teams have managed less than the Baggy, so Carlos Corberan really needs to see
directly next to each other.
On the road. Underway for this first half. Then
there's a massive 11 points gap between Ipswich in fourth.
Into the penalty area. He skewed it.
Shot off target by Fellows.
Now West Brom step in and win it back.
See, West Brom are really pushing now. They're trying to show that they can actually
inside the penalty area onto the right foot, shoots it goal, but he gets underneath it and puts it behind into the stand.
We're going to go for the line. I've just had my first pint. I'm just going to go for another drink. I've just been for a 5k run and a park run, and that was not a good idea, guys. Don't go for a park run and then walk 5 miles back home.
You just got that little bit of room to have a shot. Harrison Clark was putting a slide block in, but he didn't get there. They did open up for Fellows to have the effort. Couldn't get that one on the target. West Brom, by the way, are in their change kit of a really...
don't go... Yes, I know. Rosamund let out there.
Very bright on the eyes, that's what I would say. And they're coming forward again, though, down the right-hand side. The Baggies edge the area, watch the box, and that one's snapped behind then.
The Baggies are on the attack, guys.
Early pressure.
Ipswich are being blasted by the Baggies. The Baggies are pushing.
Disappointing from Ipswich from a defensive aspect there to allow West Brom to get in so easily down that right-hand channel.
Ipswich's left-hand side is open for attack. Ipswich are open for attack. What we have is, can we leave that on that volume? For Ipswich, we have in goal Vaclav. Along the back, we have Clark, Edmondson, Wolfenden, and Davis. Midfield, we have Burns, Morsey, Chaplin, Luongo, Broadhead, Kiefer up front. We have West Brom.
Made 2 changes and then 3-2 lost to Preston. Sarmiento and Jackson are out. Mentioned Moore's in. He scored a brace coming on as a substitute for Ipswich on his debut last night.
West Brom, we have Palmer in goal. Furlong, Batley, Bartley,
their victory over Birmingham with Swift
Furlong, Bartley, Kipra, and Townsend.
Is Flaggy in goal. Davis, Wolfenden, Edmondson, and Clark at the back. Luongo and Morsey, the captain in midfield. Broadhead, Chaplin, and Burns supporting ball.
I'll let him say it.
West Brom, Palmer in goal. Townsend, Kipra, Bartley, and Furlong at the back. Mowat and Yukushlu in the holding roles with Fellows, Vyman, and Wallace, the skipper, playing behind Thomas Asante. As the referee David Coote just gives a free kick to West Brom, who would definitely be in the team on top inside this opening 3.5 minutes. My name's James Mason, taking you through the entirety of this championship encounter as a ball.
So we are going into the guys, and if we actually look at the stats at the minute, attacks, we have 0 attacks for Ipswich. It's going on. It was 5 attacks for West Brom. It's now 6. It's now 7. Oh, hell.
Technical area then, barking out some orders, some hand gestures.
West Brom, 62% possession. Ipswich, 38.
Go towards his goalkeeper Palmer, who is outside his penalty area at the moment. It's the West Brom shot
Ipswich are
Bartley short to his right. He then
under the cosh.
He's looking for the run then of Jed Wallace. This one should be dealt with by Fladke. It is indeed, as he actually controls it with
Ipswich are under the cosh.
Back inside his penalty area. Ipswich will look to start again, but they need to try and get themselves back.
I actually think West Brom are going to win this.
Chasing down leaders Leicester for so much of the season, but mentioned earlier, just one.
I said earlier in the earlier broadcast, I know Ipswich are at home, but Ipswich are very. They're very much like Rotherham were last year when Rotherham were in 10th and Rotherham were in 4th after about 10 games. And the rest of the championship suddenly realised, oh, I know what they're doing. I'll forget that. They're playing high press. We can stop that. We just can't stop it the way we would usually stop them. And then all of a sudden we went straight to the bottom. They're not going to go straight to the bottom. They can't. They're 11 points ahead of 5th place, which is West Brom.
Somewhere is there's a lovely bit of footwork there by Thomas Asante, and the referee wears Blanc.
I think we are in a position where Ipswich are being found out.
Bobbles towards Backland Flaky in the end, but
so we have Ipswich with Moore, Kiefer Moore, and Kiefer Moore at the minute is playing just behind the halfway line, which is absolutely absurd. We've got Kiefer Moore, striker, behind. There's no high pressing from Ipswich at the minute. Instead, what we've got is West Brom constantly in the midfield area, constantly not pelting, but trying to get back their right-hand side. They're pushing the ball down their right. Ipswich's left just cannot cope with it. So Clark and Wes Burns and Morsey are just not. They're not picking up this right-hand attack.
They're destined to go there. 12 points from safety. Sheffield Wednesday on 26 with a brilliant timely victory they got last evening, on Friday evening. They got Queen's Park Rangers on 28.
Unbelievable. We have Ipswich. Oh, and it's back to an Ipswich goal kick. So Ipswich have a goal kick here, and Ipswich are.
And it's just away from Thomas Asante.
The radio is about 30 seconds behind. I do apologise. The radio is 30 seconds behind what I'm seeing. So I can actually see what's happening slightly ahead of the radio.
He looked up, takes a touch.
And he's rolled it sideways to Wolfenden. And I'm not keen on this. I'm not keen on this League One thing. This is something they did in League One. Goalie, roll it out to the defenders so they can play it from the back.
Just gives the ball towards Edmondson, who plays it upfield. Nice touch there.
And then they try and thrust it forward, and it's offside. And it's exactly what they did in League One. And what Ipswich are doing at the minute is League One football. It has caught out a hell of a lot of championship clubs. I absolutely understand that. It's being played by a manager who's getting a hell of a lot out of a League One side. But they've made one or two little changes, and they've got a couple of really good Championship players in there.
This moment as well in the Premier League, also a half-12
Can they do it?
As Manchester City,
as Luongo pulls it down the right, left pulls it across, and it goes straight to the goalie. So West Brom goal kick.
Dropping down to the bench. Nunez getting a
West Brom goal kick.
Comes forward down this left-hand side, ball into the area.
Not going to go anywhere.
Post. Burns just can't get up and over the top of it. There's a balloons over the bar and into the stands.
See, that's one of the points where Wes Burns, instead of being pulled back, was actually in attack. He was actually pushing forward where he should be. And it managed to get straight in. But it's gone straight to the other end and straight to the Ipswich goalkeeper. I mean, this is... West Brom are just turning it around so easy. With Ipswich in goal. Edmondson on the back. Back to
side get a draw from that game.
Radke.
Plenty of action, by the way, coming up on the service as well today in the Premier League at 3 p.m. You've got Fulham, Bournemouth, Liverpool, Burnley. Luton,
pushes it forward to Wes Burns. And hang on a minute. Morsey.
Take on at Newcastle United. Is it coming forward down the right?
Yeah, no, it is right down the right.
Clark looks up and then he just ducks it.
Towards Morsey. He getting it the wrong way around there. Crosses it more and it gets cut out by Kipra. The Kipra gives it to Moa, loses it to Morsey and Burns in the middle of the bloody box. You idiot! Kiefer Moore in the box. What's he going to do with it? Kiefer Moore. Strike! Come on, you ass! Do something with it. Passes it back to Clark, and it's in their own area.
Wrestle the ball forward. West Brom managed to clear their lines only temporarily, though, as Burns has possession back.
Kiefer Moore back in it.
Calm and composed, goes towards his centre half and
it's the difference here between Leicester and Ipswich are very subtle. Ipswich go into the midfield and they probe into the corners and they probe and they probe and they probe and all of a sudden they probe and they cross and it's a goal. What we're seeing with Ipswich is they're getting into midfield. And like the radio just said there, he tries to push and force his way through the defence. That's okay in League One. It's not going to work every time in the Championship if they know that's how you work. So far, up to about 2 or 3 weeks ago, it has worked because the Championship clubs aren't used to people just pressing straight against your central defenders. You don't do that. You try and probe and try and find a gap and then cross it in. But West Brom at the minute are doing really well. They obviously, by the fact that was tried to be pushed through their central defenders and they just wellied it straight forward. Yeah, took it off him, bang. No, you're not going through here. You can see that West Brom are just. They know that they know what to expect at the back. They've looked. League One football, press down that middle, bash it as hard as you can, see if you can get through. At the minute, we've got Luan going for Ipswich down their left. Oh, across to Davis, and he gets cut out by Furlong, who wellies it out for an Ipswich throw. Ipswich go through. They probably could just. No, they're going to put a pass it. I've seen this by Ipswich a few times. They could have thrown that into the box, but rather than that, they keep it by passing it back to Luongo.
Trying to get a bit of tempo and pace into their play. There's a ball chipped over the top of the defence into the penalty area. Maybe a chance here. There's a scooped effort back. Moore can't get the ball. It's a bouncing ball coming towards him. And they managed to clear their lines there, West Brom. Well, Connor Chaplin, it looked as if it opened up for him just to have an effort at goal there. Instead of just hitting it from a tight angle, he tried to sort of hook one back over his head, which he did.
Palmer's got it in West Brom. In the West Brom defence.
Play by Alex Palmer comes towards the edge of his box, smothers it before Wes Burns can get there.
Alex Palmer's
in possession of the Baggies, number 1.
The radio commentary is a lot better, isn't it? A lot better than mine. But I am 30 seconds ahead as West Brom push it down the right and down their left. And then it gets cut out by Wolfenden. But he gives it to Furlong. Because Slew back to Furlong. Playing down there right. Wukuslu, Furlong, Yukuslu.
Now inside towards.
Back to Bartley.
Furlong again. Towards Wallace, hugging the touchline, back towards
Furlong. Kicks it, tries to make the through ball, but the goalie gets it. It's Ipswich goal kick. Who's on top of the minute? I think we have started to see Ipswich gain a little bit more of the possession. The attacks, well, it's now 17 to Ipswich, 14 to West Brom. However, really good attacks. I would say is slightly the opposite way round. I don't see that being.
I'm quite sure. We'll have to keep an eye on this one and see if there's any
Wallace.
kind of
Moat for West Brom down the right. Put it into the middle with Bartley. Bartley passes it to the left with Kipre. Kipre down the left. Where's he going to go? He's going to get to Kusu. Townsend. Oh, he gets cut out by Wolfenden. Wolfenden in his own right, in his own defence area now on the right-hand corner.
Usually out towards this left side for Fellows. Ball forward then into the path of Townsend is low ball.
Rattle there. Is that going to be a free kick?
Corner kick for the
corner kick.
Baggies. See what they can do for the set piece. Now Bartley.
I thought that was going to be a free kick, but it was allowed to continue into a corner.
It's taken about 5 minutes for this to be done. He's put up 3 fingers, has Bartley there, to suggest that they're going 3 at the back, maybe. Not too sure. Have a look at the
So West Brom.
4-2-3-1. Interesting to see how they adapt, whether they go 4-3-3 in the middle.
What are West Brom going to do?
Right under the keeper's nose, and it's a hard punch away. Bartley comes in on the rebound, and that one's over the bar.
I'm no longer 30 seconds ahead, as you can imagine.
The Baggies, corner swung in right underneath the keeper's nose. He's got loads of players around him. Gets a half punch with the right fist, and then there's a volley on the right foot. Sat up.
I hate it when the computer, when the internet stops just as there's an attack, a corner and attack by West Brom. Oh, Kiefer Moore's got it in the West Brom defence area. Kiefer Moore's, it's an Ipswich throw-in right opposite the penalty spot. Oh, that was a very good attack by Ipswich.
On this near side.
Ipswich just welling it forward into their right far side corner. And somehow Edmondson's managed to get it in defence, so he's going to push it forward. He's to let Morsey, Clark, Moore. But we're in midfield, so Moore. So we've got Kiefer Moore midfield. Oh, and he's running forward to get a 1-2. He's in the box. Oh, it's called out by Bartley. Well, is it forward to, but Wellman. That was close.
Chips it towards the far post, looking for more. Winter's header, maybe a chance here. Edge of the 6-yard box, it's cleared away. That was a really good foot that came in from Bartley.
A really good chance there by Ipswich. Ipswich are coming back into it. West Brom has scored straight to their end. Listen to this as it goes through it, guys.
6 yards out, but now Ipswich have lost possession as West Brom come forward. A long ball downfield, looking for Fellows. Wolfenden coming across. He's battling away with Fellows. Fellows, though, superb work into the penalty. Here he goes. He's got the wrong side of his man. Oh, brilliant goal by Fellows. Absolutely fantastic from the West Brom winger. And he's put the Baggies 1-0 ahead away from home against Ipswich. That is a brilliant individual goal by Tom Fellows.
That was an absolute minor of a goal. That was a brilliant goal by Fellows. Fellows just took that on. It was welling forward. And how the hell he controlled that. How the hell he managed to get that in from there. It was just...
But this would be 18 points now they've collected on their travels, and it'll be a timely victory as well. Just a long ball downfield.
Just a long ball.
It looks as if Wolfenden has Fellows done, but Fellows shows really good strength, gets the wrong side of Wolfenden into the penalty area, gets to the edge of the 6
He turns the defender. He turned the defender wrong side onto the goal, and as soon as you turn the defender wrong side onto the goal, guys, guess what happens? It gets in the box. Kiefer Moore's just nicked it from West Brom. West Brom had another chance there. West Brom could have gone 2-0 up. And we're right back to the other end, and Bartley stops Ipswich scoring. This is absolutely manic. It's suddenly heated up. This is just ridiculous. I wish there was somebody listening. This is absolutely ridiculous. Bartley's trying to calm it down. Trying to calm it down.
I think he needed to do that. Maybe didn't have a shout from his teammates, but
he's really trying his best to slow this game down. As Ipswich suddenly, West Brom went straight into attack again to try and get a second, and then Ipswich tried to equalise immediately, and then the West Brom goalie just bugger this, I'm shoving it out. Leif Davis in attack. Leif Davis for Ipswich, and Clark for Ipswich. Wolfenden, we're pushing into defence. Edmondson tried to push it through, but Fellows gets it for West Brom. Kipre for West Brom, passes it back to Alex Palmer. Back to Kipre.
Buffer they had from West Brom, immediately one place behind them. Get close now.
Townsend up on the left-hand side. Townsend back to Palmer. Playing it along the back. Oh, to the right side. They well it forward, but Hadke grabs it in defence for Ipswich. Passes it to George Edmondson. What's he going to do in the defence?
Dreadful ball by Bartley, chested down by Mikey on the edge of his area, under no pressure.
Davis, Morsey.
The chapter boys. Issue for them is they haven't forced Alex Palmer into
Wes Burns now on the right hand side, loses it to Moa.
Now it's with Davis. Davis then drops the ball into the path of Morsey. Morsey finds Edmondson.
Asante at the minute is dead on the halfway line.
Headed infield by Burns straight towards the West Brom shirt though.
Who on earth we're going to be ahead of him?
Further down the line looking for Fellows, who's been bundled over by Clark. It will be a free kick. Fellows is causing havoc down that side. See this again. He gets in front of Clark, who just sort of raises his leg into the back of the West Brom winger and the goal scorer. Sends him to the floor. Free kick given.
We're just passing it along the back.
Frustration showing now. And
Fellows loses it to Luongo in the attacking third.
Now Furlong finds.
So Luongo now with the ball for Ipswich.
And now Fellows has got a bit of an opportunity now as he's driving forward, tries a through ball. That's been cut out superbly by Luongo, still battling away. Nearly had it picked off by Thomas Asante.
Kiefer Moore. Can he get in? Kiefer Moore passes it to Leif. Passes it back to Kiefer Moore. Passes it to Leif. Passes it to Kiefer Moore. They're playing 1-2s. They're playing 1-2s down the left-hand side. They're playing 1-2s. Kiefer, Leif. Moore, Broadhead. Can he cross it from the corner? Can he cross it now? Back to the Leaf. Can he cross it? Cross it. Oh, Luongo. Oh, Christ. Morsey. They just can't get it in. Edmondson, Morsey, fucking hell, this is ridiculous. Luongo, they just can't get rid of the ball. They leave Kiefer Moore further near the Kiefer Moore's near the middle. Can he shoot? Oh, Lakusu takes it from him in the last minute. Oh, wow. Pass, well as it forward the opposite direction. We're now with God knows who. Darnell Furlong in the West Brom defense. This is just manic. I wish I was in West Brom or an Ipswich fan because this game is absolutely end to end. I said Ipswich to lose to West Brom. What the hell? They are coming back like the lightning here. It's with Edmondson on the halfway line. Edmondson on the line. Tries to pass it forward to Luongo. Well, is it by Broadhead? Oh, Bartley slices it from him It's a goal kick to Barnsley. To West Brom, where Barnsley came from, guys.
The penalty area looks for the square ball for more. It falls to Chaplin. Oh, and his effort goes over the bar, and that should be 1-1. That is a gilt-edged.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Opportunity missed for Connor Chaplin, who was furious himself. Much better from Ipswich. A lovely little threaded through ball. Broadhead timed his run perfectly. Nice ball from Davis. One touch. Squares it looking for more.
I can't believe this. They're playing so well. Both teams are now absolutely.
Should at least hit the target, Chaplin. But he's just gone right underneath it.
Yeah, both teams are really, really doing well. I have to just stop it there for a second while I log on, because re-log on, because I need to see my bet, and it's oh, go away. Oh, I hate it when it does this. Just let me in. I don't want to check my details. Just fucking let me in. It's not pulling up my bets. So what I have to do is I have to go back in as less than a couple of minutes. I don't want to lose too many minutes. So there's, West Brom were offside there. Come on, speak. Thank you.
I think it's an offside.
Luongo. Luongo has a shot on goal. Or would it come off somewhere else? But anyway, it's a West Brom goal kick.
Saying a lot on this technical area. Ipswich have it back now. A crossfield ball from Luongo, looking for Clark, who's made that run forward, but one bounce. It's skimmed behind for a.
Yeah, Clark doesn't quite get it.
Still screaming out orders as Corbrand in this technical area.
So I wish there was those two people who were watching. You should have stayed. This is a one of the best games I've watched this season from the Championship. Ipswich, 26 minutes. Kai for more. And it's a goal. No, it's not. It's a West Brom goal kick.
Quite sure I'm not seeing too much of a change, to be quite honest, as Ipswich have a throw down the left side, which finds Moore. He's holding it in the corner flag area, but he doesn't hold it well enough because it rolls behind it. It will be a goal kick to the Baggies. Plenty of Championship action as well today. There's no late kick-off, but several 3 p.m. games, 9 in total. Blackburn take on Stoke. Blackburn having sacked John Dahl Thomason, replaced him with John Eustace. Cardiff against Preston, Hull against Swansea, Leeds take on
Eustace, who was going to take the Rotherham game and then looked at one of the games and thought, fuck that, I can't be asked. No changes so far in the
travel to Vicarage Road to take on Watford.
Format.
Ipswich now knocking the ball around again.
They seem to think that there is a slight change in format for the teams.
Possession there, and that sort of area between Luong should have scored, but Chaplin firing
over. Morsey.
Down towards the left for Davis.
Moat grabs it.
Edmondson now. Outside his own half. He goes for
nicks it sideways to Weifman, back to Moore.
Nods it inside. Now it's Clark again.
Back to the goalie, back to Townsend. Wes Burns intercepts it. Wes Burns, and he runs it out for a West Brom throw-in. And we're back with West Brom in their own half. I can't wait to get to half. No, we're only on 28 minutes. This is absolutely fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. I've not had a game like this for absolutely ages. As my radio begins to lose contact. Edmondson, Morsey. He's trying to push it forward past the halfway line. Passes it back to Wolfenden. Wolfenden in his own area. Wolfenden, Morsey. Ooh, that's a bit of a clatter. It goes for a West Brom throw in.
That's not a great ball, but just not quite crisp enough with their ball, the first time balls, the layoffs, making it difficult for their teammates.
Barkley in defence. Goalie back to... Oh, Morsy's grabbed it, but Fellows grabs it back. Then Chaplin grabs it back, gives it to... Oh, no, Jesus. Oh, come on. I can't keep up like ping pong ball between the two fucking sides. West Brom in attack. Ping pong, flipping ball. It's poor football at the minute, and Ipswich have got a yellow card.
Where they have it now, maybe an opportunity for Chapman, finds more towards halfway. Oh, that's a lovely ball then, and now Fellows is driving forward. Surely he was pulled, and he is. I'm going to come back for this one. It's a yellow card.
But as my radio goes off,
it's a free kick to West Brom. David Coop definitely knew that one. It was Sam Morsey who made that decision. But again, it's Steve thought, I'm going to have to take him down.
It was going from one end to the other, and I think Ipswich just got really frustrated with the fact that it was going so fucking well.
11th yellow card of the season for Sam Morsey.
So Morsey gets the... really, to me, it's a professional foul. It's one of those things where you take one for the team. And so Morsey's taken one for the team.
That he has.
It's with Moa. They played it short. They're playing it across the back. Across just across the back. The Ipswich back third. So they're 60% down the field. They're not quite in the final third. And they're passing it. Back to Kipre there. This time they've gone really all the way back to Cedric.
So it'll be a free kick to the Tractor Boys. Sorry, throw
I think you'll find it's to West Brom actually, but never mind. Moa, it always 1-2, and he nearly got through there, but Thomas Asante, can he get past that flaming back line? So Ipswich are playing the offside line, and they grab the ball. Shove it forward to Luongo. Morsey in attack. He's in the middle. What's he doing? Back to Morsey.
The referee having none of it, and now Ipswich trying to.
That's to West Burns. Oh, and Moat takes it from him.
Davis. As Broadhead ahead of him, just goes inside towards.
So Moat is there. Moat, well, is it forward for some stupid reason to Haladiki, who now runs with it across to their left.
Another West Brom player. This time, Kushlu to clear it upfield is Wolfenden.
Luongo in his own area, back to Edmondson. Wes Burns just across the halfway line now. Wes Burns back to Morsey. They're playing along the midfield. They're playing in midfield. It's Harrison Clark, Morsey. Harrison Clark, Morsey. Harrison Clark, what's he going to do? Is he going to go back to Morsey again? Or West Brom? No, go back to Wes Burns and then back to across to Edmondson. Edmondson on the leftish side, and he passes to Luongo. Down the left to Broadhead. Broadhead's on the edge of the box, and he passes it back to Morsey. Luongo. They're trying to get in down the left-hand side. But Leif Davis, right? Oh, he passes it back to Luongo. This is more Championship football than what Ipswich are usually playing. Just doesn't. It's back to West Brom goal kick.
Driftwood in. That's a shocker of a delivery. Doesn't even bounce before going behind. There will be a goal kick.
Doesn't even bounce before he goes behind. I.e., it went over. Whee! I think it was more hitting. How the hell's the goalie giving it to the... Oh, fucking hell. Ipswich, they should have scored. The goalie gave it to the Ipswich attackers in the fucking box. I mean, how the hell did he do that? West Brom goalkeeping error of the year. And Ipswich just nearly. Yeah, that would have cost them. That could have cost them 3 points quite easily. That could have. So we have Alex Palmer.
So there are options for both
in
sides
his own area. Is it going to be a free kick?
The players that are out at the moment for the sides. Got Williams, Hurston, Donacien for Ipswich, Reach, Phillips, Maja and Malumbi for the Baggies. Ipswich coming forward down this right-hand side with Burns into the penalty area, twisting and turning. The ball breaks now towards Chaplin. Left-footed strike then. It hits Kit Bray, who sort of ducks his head into it. West Brom don't probably clear their
lines. I haven't
got
it's any... My internet's gone down.
Side where they have it back, Ipswich, with Edmonton infield.
Come on, internet. Come on.
Left-hand side of the field now.
I'm sorry, guys. My internet's gone down.
Davis then finds Broadhead. He tries to get round his man, but he can't. Good defending by Yukushlu. Now it is with the skipper Wallace.
Stats instead, 55% to Ipswich, 45% play to West Brom. Attacks, 43 to Ipswich, 24 to West Brom. The amazing thing is the final third attacks, 34 now to Ipswich, 7 to West Brom, i.e. since their goal, West Brom have had 0 full attacks and shots on goal from inside the final third. Since that point, we now have 4 shots on 4 shots for Ipswich, 1 on target, 3 shots for West Brom, 1 on target. As Harrison Clark has it in midfield.
Up towards halfway, over now into the path of Burns. Burns then finds Morsey. Morsey turns, goes for a ball over the top of the defence. It's a really good one as well, but that's strong defending by Furlong. Is it going to go behind for a corner? It will. So it's the second best, you'd say, there for Ipswich. They managed to get a set piece from this, but
I've had to move it because my internet is not being found.
Had the space and time under no pressure.
By this, which is really annoying.
Just didn't quite come down quick enough. It allowed Furlong to reset himself.
Trying to find it. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to just try. Wolfen in attack at the minute. Luongo, I'm okay up there, but I can't keep my hand up there.
Temporarily cleared away by the Baggies as Luongo now will bring it forward down this left side.
I've got a decent signal there. So if I look over there, I'm looking over far side of the table because my internet has just fucking gone down. So Connor Chaplin in attack. He went back in. They're really hammering the West Brom goal. It's 36 minutes 51 seconds. And look, Yukuslu grabs it for West Brom. Well is it forward to Haladki in Ipswich's midfield. Haladki passes it to Edmondson. Edmondson now in defence. Where's he going to pass it to? He's going to pass it sideways to Luongo. Luongo's pushes it through to try and find Broadhead. He doesn't. Broadhead has a shot on goal. West Burns grabs it and it's nearly.
Inside now, Chaplin around the edge of the D finds Burns inside the penalty area. Right-footed shot comes in, blocked away by Townsend behind for another corner. That's a bit better by Ipswich, a bit more snappier in their play.
Ipswich are back in the game. Ipswich are back in the game. Wouldn't have thought it with up to the goal. Wouldn't have thought it up to the goal whatsoever. I think the next 10 minutes is going to be absolutely manic. We have Yukuslu in his own area. Yukuslu in the area. Where's he going to take it? Pushes it. Well is it forward to Woodford. Well is it forward to Wallace. Okay, ping pong ball, guys. We're going ping pong. We're going ping pong as Jed Wallace takes it in defence. Jed Wallace, come on, he's going to... No! Oh, God, throw into West Brom and give it straight to Ipswich. Lose it to West Brom, who loses it to Harrison Clark for Ipswich.
Now Morsey gets his head
I don't know who loses it over the line to West Brom. Loses it to Clark, who loses it to Moore. Oh, come on!
Where they just took their initial throw.
It's like ping pong. It's really ridiculous. I can't even keep up with it. It's that bad.
They don't go up this season.
Nathan Broadhead, come on. Nathan Broadhead pushes it forward. Townsend grabs it. He's cornered. He's trying to take time in the corner, but he's just not quite, I think, gone over the line. I think it's gone over the line.
Bit of defending to do. Well, they're going to get, not going to get a corner here. I thought they will. Well, Townsend,
I'm not sure.
hits it off Broadhead, bounces back, and I thought it flicked Townsend again.
Yeah. No, he's got an Ipswich throw in who gives it to Nathan Broadhead. Nathan Broadhead in the corner.
That should be a corner. The official's right there. Right there is the official. Cannot believe that has not been
Broadhead in the corner.
Way, but the break sometimes.
Oh, cross to Palmer. Well, is it
start.
Out to Kiefer Moore? Kiefer Moore is actually on the halfway line, who then loses it to Darlan Furlong, who loses it to someone else. Then gives it to Chaplin, who loses it to Luke Guslu. Guslu now on the right. Oh, this is ridiculous. Come on, stop the ping pong fucking ball.
Yeah, it shows great footwork and composure. Slide challenge comes in, though, and the referee is eventually blown for a free.
Yeah, he's gone straight through Luke Guslu. They went back to Luke Guslu. And Guslu was just wiped out. You're on a yellow card. If he gets another one, he's off. And my radio goes off.
In the book,
at the right time.
Down on the floor still. He's going to be helped back to his feet by his skipper, Jed Wallace. Lovely play by Guslu. I mean, it wasn't a good challenge, but it's actually Luongo, who's gone in kind of a mini scissor challenge. But
Ipswich nearly got a red card there. Ipswich nearly on a red.
Downfield here by West Brom.
Morsey.
Won by
Luongo. Across to Edmondson.
Morsey plays the ball up towards halfway. Moore controls it. Finds Morsey again. Pacing the attack is sort of slowed down, though, and West Brom have absolutely flooded back and got everyone in their own half now as Ipswich have it on the far left side of the field with Edmondson. Steps forward. Finds Morsey. Morsey has Luongo to his left, who he finds. Davis was down the line, but Luongo ignores it.
Oh, it's okay. I've just burnt dinner. Right, that's it. I've got carbon dust flying through the door.
Towards Luongo towards Chaplin.
I was so interested in this. This was just ridiculous, wasn't it?
Touch, delivers one into the box, looking for more battling away, heads the ball sideways, looking for just a teammate to drop it down to. West Brom have got
what time are we on? 41 minutes 42.
But then the Baggies have as well. Very scrappy bit of play here as Furlong eventually brings it down for the away side. Then he just lashes one forward with the right foot, sliced out of play.
The good job was only having chips, wedges, and was it a sausage and yeah. Yeah, good job, isn't it? Not a lot. Ipswich are now in attack with Harrison Clark, Wes Burns. Wes Burns down their right hand side. Where Connor Chaplin and Wes Burns having a couple of 1-2s. Wes Burns pulls back to try and get that ball. Passes it to Wolfenden in the middle. Down the left with Edmondson and Luongo. Luongo down to Davis. They're trying to go down the left-hand corner, but they play it back to Luongo. Cuts it back to Luongo, passes it to Morsey. Luongo 1-2. Tries to. Didn't quite get the cross off there to Leif Davis. Pulls it, but then he pushes it across to Clark, and then Clark, they got saved on the line. Where's it going? Please, internet, tell me where it is.
30 yards out, squares the ball towards Clark. 1 touch, right for the strike goal, and then it's headed behind by Kipre.
Gone behind. I don't get to see where it's gone.
Was on target or not? I think it's probably going over.
It is on target. No, it is on target. It's definitely on target. I can tell you that.
Fingertip off the goalkeeper as well. Oh, it is actually the goalkeeper. I thought it's Kipre's head. It skimmed off, but it's actually the keeper. Palmer was just fingertipped it over.
Yeah, it was on target.
Potentially. A solid save in the end. Is there a sting in the tail at the end of this first half Ipswich to get back on level terms. Referee's just delaying this corner kick. He's not happy with a bit of jostling in the area.
We're waiting.
I think Ipswich actually tried to take the corner from the wrong side. So Davis all the way over here. Be a left-footed in-swing and delivery. Right arm goes up. Left-footed in-swinger towards a far post. Good strong punch away by Palmer.
Wolfenden
now Wolfenden. He tries to spread one out towards the right-hand side. Again, it's a really poor ball. There's a hand that's just stopped that one there from Davis. So it'll be a free kick to West Brom. I have to say Wolfenden has had a really poor opening 45 minutes.
Palmer in defence. Palmer in West Brom's defence. Where's he going to put it? He's going to give. Oh, he's ran with it to the right-hand side, left-hand side. He's passed it. Yokuslu grabs it back now. Yokuslu does really well in midfield. Yokuslu midfield back to Moa. Oh no! Never going to be a goal. Ipswich goal kick. You can't feel Hadley. Yeah. Why do you have names that I can't speak? Edmondson now in the middle. Oh, and he pushed it for Luongo. Luongo put across to West Burns. Come on, what's he going to do? Pass it. He's took by Mowat, and then Fellows. But then he's took by Harrison Clark, who has, and it's straight across the court. It's a throw into West Burns. Throw into West Brom. Absolutely manic, guys. Absolutely manic. Luongo, Clark, Ipswich still thinking. 1.5 minutes of extra time left as Harrison Clark has it in his own midfield.
Now West Brom try to come forward. Here is Fellows. Ball volley down that left-hand side, and he's going to pick the ball up. He's got Wolfenden against him, but Fellows then turns against his marker. Fellows cuts the ball back, and he finds a teammate, but it's just evaded him. And now Ipswich try to come forward themselves.
It's Broadhead.
Bringing it up towards halfway.
West Brom throwing.
Then a good slide challenge comes in. Wyler Wongo gets it out towards the left-hand side, but Davis can't bring it down as it skips off the surface, and it will be a thrower now. Well, there's some good bits and bad bits there from both sides.
Good bits and bad bits. Well, West Brom get a yellow card.
Teammate could Fellows when he held the ball up really well.
Not sure that's true.
With a chance to counter, and it just broke down on halfway for them. As Furlong will take this throw in. And I think, there we go. Darnell Furlong's gone in the book because he's taken way too long to take that throw. Well, the referee.
More in mid. Oh, pass it back instead to Morsey. Morsey to Clark. Clark to Morse. West Burns grabs it back. West Burns recovers the situation. But did he foul? No, he didn't foul him. He's back to Wolfenden. Wolfenden across to Edmondson. Edmondson tries to do a threaded ball through the middle, but Alex Palmer has it, hopefully safely. As we're into the last minute, Alex Palmer trying to play himself out.
Wolfenden finds that broke the line, tried to bring it down with the left foot, just couldn't get there. Would have been a
well, is it forward? It's Wolfenden in his own area. Wolfenden. He's giving it to Jen Wallace in the attack. Can he do something? And it was nearly over. West Brom 2-0. Nearly West Brom 2-0 there. We're on injury time.
Furlong's the threaded through ball they're looking for. Wallace overhit though, and that will go behind for a goal kick. And surely now, when this ball goes out of play,
if he'd have just kept it down, guys, West Brom would have been 2-0 ahead.
I say that Bartley's just sat down now. This doesn't look good for West Brom. Holding the back of his left leg.
Yeah, it's definitely off.
Blown for half time. He has. So Bartley, that's one to watch out for West Brom. He could have picked up an injury right at the end of the first half. And the break though at Portman Road, it's Ipswich 0, West Brom 1.
I shall leave you with that. I'm just going to recover my burnt dinner.
West Brom 1, Ipswich have had a couple of chances. Connor Chaplin fired over from when the ball found him around the penalty spot distance out, while Clark had an effort tipped over. Both of those efforts came after they went 1-0 behind. That was through Tom Fellows on the 19th minute for the Baggies. He just chased a loose ball down the left-hand side and then got the wrong side of Luke Wolford, and it wasn't strong enough in the challenge into the penalty area. Wolford can't make a challenge onto the right foot, and Fellows slots it into the bottom left corner. Half-time, 0-1. Half-time at Button Road is Ipswich 0, West Brom 1. Ipswich have had a couple of chances. Connor Chaplin fired over from when the ball found him around the penalty spot distance out, while Clark had an effort tipped over. Both of those efforts came after they went 1-0 behind. That was through Tom Fellows on the 19th minute for the Baggies. He just chased a loose ball down the left-hand side and then got the wrong side of the Wolfman, and wasn't strong enough in the challenge into the penalty area. Wolfman can't make a challenge onto the right foot, and Fellows slots it into the bottom left corner. Half-time, 0-1. Half-time at Button Road is Ipswich 0, West Brom 1. Ipswich have had a couple of chances. Connor Chaplin fired over from the ball around the penalty spot distance out, while Clark had an effort tipped over. Both of those efforts came after they went 1-0 behind. That was through Tom Fellows on the 19th minute for the Baggies. He just chased the loose ball down the left-hand side and then got the wrong side of the ball, and it wasn't strong enough in the challenge into the penalty area. He can't make a challenge onto the right foot, and Fellows slots it into the corner. Half-time, 0-1. Half-time at Button Road is Ipswich 0, West Brom 1. Ipswich have had a couple of chances. Chaplin fired over from the ball found him around the penalty spot distance out, while Clark had an effort tipped over. Both of those efforts came after they went 1-0 behind. That was through Tom Fellows on the 19th minute for the Baggies. Got the wrong side of the Wolfman, and it wasn't strong enough in the challenge into the penalty area. Wolfman can't make a challenge onto the right foot, and Fellows slots it into the bottom left corner. Half-time, 0-1. Half-time at Button Road is Ipswich 0, West Brom 1. Ipswich have had a couple of chances. Connor Chaplin fired over from when the ball found him around the penalty spot distance out, while Clark had an effort tipped over. Both of those efforts came after they went 1-0 behind. That was through Tom Fellows on the 19th minute for the Baggies. He just chased a loose ball down the left-hand side and then got the wrong side of the ball, and it wasn't strong enough in the challenge. Area can't make a challenge onto the right foot. Fellows slots it into the bottom left corner. Half-time, 0-1. Half-time at Button Road is Ipswich 0, West Brom 1. Ipswich had a couple of chances. Connor Chaplin fired over from the ball found him around the penalty spot distance out, while Clark had an effort tipped over. Both of those efforts came after they went 1-0 behind. That was through Tom Fellows on the 19th minute for the Baggies. He just chased a loose ball down the left-hand side and then got the wrong side of the Wolfman, and it wasn't strong enough in the challenge into the penalty area. Wolfman can't make a challenge onto the right foot, and Fellows slots it into the bottom left corner. Half-time, 0-1. Half-time at Button Road is Ipswich 0, West Brom 1. Ipswich have had a couple of chances. Connor Chaplin fired over from when the ball found him around the penalty spot distance out, while Clark had an effort tipped over. Both of those efforts came after they went 1-0 behind. That was through Tom
Listen to my friends in the
he just chased a loose ball down the left-hand side and then got the wrong side of the
on the radio, and we shall be back with you in a jiff. And I'm going to get some I've now turned to across them.
Ipswich have had a couple of chances. Connor Chaplin fired over from when the ball found him around the penalty spot distance out, while Clark had an effort tipped over.
And we shall be back in a minute for the second half of the Ipswich West Brom game.
He just chased a loose ball down the left-hand side and then got the wrong side of the Wolfman, and it wasn't strong enough in the challenge into the penalty area. Wolfman can't make a challenge onto the right foot, and Fellows slots it into the bottom left corner. Half-time, 0-1. Half-time at Button Road is Ipswich 0, West Brom 1. Ipswich have had a couple of chances. Connor Chaplin fired over from when the ball found him around the penalty spot distance out, while Clark had an effort tipped over. Both of those efforts came after they went 1-0 behind. That was through Tom Fellows on the 19th minute for the Baggies. He just chased a loose ball down the left-hand side and then got the wrong side of the Wolfman, and it wasn't strong enough in the challenge into the penalty area. Wolfman can't make a challenge onto the right foot, and Fellows slots it into the bottom left corner. Half-time, 0-1. Half-time at Button Road is Ipswich 0, West Brom 1. Ipswich have had a couple of chances. Connor Chaplin fired over from when the ball found him around the penalty spot distance out, while Clark had an effort tipped over. Both of those efforts came after they went 1-0 behind. That was through Tom Fellows on the 19th minute for the Baggies. He just chased a loose ball down the left-hand side and then got the wrong side of the Wolfman, and it wasn't strong enough in the challenge into the penalty area. Wolfman can't make a challenge onto the right foot, and Fellows slots it into the bottom left corner. Half-time, 0-1. Half-time at Button Road is Ipswich 0, West Brom 1. Ipswich have had a couple of chances. Connor Chaplin fired over from when the ball found him around the penalty spot distance out, while Clark had an effort tipped over. Both of those efforts came after they went 1-0 behind. That was Luke Tom Fellows on the 19th minute for the Baggies. He just chased a loose ball down the left-hand side and then got the wrong side of the movement and it wasn't strong enough in the challenge. It's the penalty area. Wolfman can't make a challenge onto the right foot and Fellows slots it into the bottom left corner.
Wow. It'd be interesting if somebody was actually on here, if we could find out whether you could actually hear the radio. It's a little bit quieter at half time, but yeah. At the minute, it's been an amazing half. An amazing game. Amazing game at the minute, guys. If you're an Ipswich or a Baggies fan, I'm sure you're sat there thinking, this is manic. It's Ipswich 0, West Brom 1, but West Brom started the better team. Carried on through the second half, first half. Wish we were in second half. And they did really well. Pressing. They knew how to stop. They knew how to stop Ipswich from playing. That was the key. Ipswich were just blasting down the middle and trying to bash the way through. Typical League One type football. Then they went behind with West Brom playing more better football. Certainly the what I would call championship football. Then all hell breaks loose. Leicester decide, let's change. Let's not beat down the middle. Now, Leicester's left-hand side has been quite bad. But instead of putting them a lot further back, they decided to push them forward a lot more. And they started playing the ball down Ipswich's left. The very side that had done quite poorly in the first 20 minutes. And somehow those probes into the left side appeared to be the way that West Brom were just not doing well. West Brom's right-hand side was just not playing as well as it was. They got into the box too many times, too easily, Ipswich. But the final ball. The final ball for Ipswich is absolutely awful. And you can count on one hand how many times they actually made a direct shot on goal that was decent, which is quite surprising. So we started off with Ipswich rather trying that League One football down the middle, trying to bash their way through the defence. And all of a sudden we managed to get it was a little bit of a when the goal came, it was really quite interesting. When the goal came, it changed, and then all of a sudden Ipswich were trying to play the ball down the left and then cross it into the goal. Did this work? Yes, it did. Apparently, West Brom just couldn't handle the speed down the left. And although Ipswich were playing extremely good football down that left and crossing it in, Ipswich were just not capable of putting a decent final ball. It was that final ball that was just missing. Did West Brom's play change? Because Ipswich has changed quite clearly after the goal. Ipswich's game changed completely. Now, as Ipswich changed their play, West Brom didn't. And my concern is going through the second half that Ipswich have changed and they have come back into the game like lightning. Whereas West Brom, yeah, okay, we've got a good attack. Yeah, we can hold them off in defence. We can win this. I was thinking at the beginning West Brom would win this. I mean, at the beginning, I'm thinking it's like 2-1 to West Brom. But I don't know. See, that's the thing. Then Connor Chaplin fired over. Well over. Like, wee! Gone. That final ball from Ipswich is, I want to say, dire. My issue with this is, if I said that Ipswich's final ball was dire, is it the fact that Ipswich's ball is actually quite dire, or is it the fact that West Brom's defence is actually quite good, and it's managing to stifle the opposition at the right point? I wish I could say the latter. It isn't. It's just the fact that Ipswich's final ball is just garbage. In fact, dare I say, Ipswich's final ball is a little bit like my cooking. Having just sent my dinner into charcoal heaven. We are halfway. We must be about ready to come out now. It would be nice if anybody comes on. Can you actually hear that? It should be very close to the microphone. Left it open on purpose. So if you can hear it, then please do tell me. If you can't, then please tell me again. We have the radio on one side. We have Sky Bet app in front. And I can see the play over there. So we are ready to go with a second half soon, I should think. I've not actually got any. No. Actually, if you look at the one thing I've not mentioned, guys, is the XG. And apparently the XG is actually Ipswich 0.5 and West Brom 0.33. But West Brom's 0.33 comes almost entirely from the first 20 minutes. And Ipswich's 0.5 comes entirely from the second 20 minutes. Oh, well, latter 20 minutes. So I'm actually quite I'm quite excited for the second half. I'm a Rotherham fan. Should I be bothered about Ipswich West Brom? No, we're going down. Why should I be bothered about who's going up? But I tell you what, at the minute, West Brom came out like lightning, pushed Ipswich back, knew exactly what to expect. Ipswich came forward playing League One football. West Brom attacked them back, pushed them. Got a goal. Ipswich changed totally.
And it is Nathaniel Chalobah who has come on to replace him.
Ooh, that's not good.
Should just be a straight swap there, although Chalobah's not predominantly a centre back. He can slot in there, so maybe somewhere Ipswich will try and attack, really, if we can get Kiefer Moore alongside Chalobah.
Oh, dear.
Ipswich coming forward now. What's the penalty? Maybe a chance in there.
Oh, it's 1-1. My God, how the hell did that happen so quickly? What the hell's happened there?
Finish into the far corner from close range, around sort of 6-7 yards out there.
1-1.
Absolutely nothing.
1-1.
Palmer can do.
I've not even got on to looking at the game.
It was a long throw into the penalty area, headed up by Kipray.
Absolutely amazing. I didn't even turn on the bloody. I didn't even turn on the video. It's 1-1. Ipswich have gone straight into the box. And Nathan Broadhead, 46 minutes, and it's 1-1. So we have a problem now with West Brom. West Brom have obviously lost their central defender, who was, I think, fouled quite badly before half time, but the referee thinks not. And West Brom are now equal 1-1 away at Ipswich. Nathan Broadhead scoring on 46. Fellows scoring in the first half. Leif Davis now has it in on the right hand side. Morsey crosses it. Sam Morsey, who pushes it forward to Wolfenden. Wolfenden now on the right hand side. Passes it to Clark, crosses it to Broadhead. Oh, has that gone out for a corner?
Alongside Cedric Kipray in the heart of defence now.
No, he says not. He's come back to Mowatt's took it off him. I thought that might have been a corner.
It's with Broadhead. Broadhead cuts the low ball back into the area. It's been picked up by
Mowat.
who's then
Mowat in his own half.
Ball to the floor, pull on the shirt.
Mowat in his own half.
It will be a free kick to the Baggies.
Kuslu. Kipray, Palmer,
needed.
And he loses it. He pushes it forward, loses it to Clark. Don't lose it to Harrison Clark on the in your own half. Morsey, Burns, Morsey, and they're just outside the final third. Morsey
on the front foot now.
Ipswich are definitely in there now. Ipswich are pushing forward. Ipswich, Sam Morsey. Foul.
Inquest is happening now with West Brom. The goalkeeper coming out to talk to Kipray. Talk to Yokushlu.
Where's Burns
going on because they are rattled at the start of the second half, West Brom. And Ipswich with a chance from the set piece. Davis standing over.
Wow.
The right arm goes up. Left
Ipswich get a yellow card.
It's attempted to be flicked on by Burns. It's not great though. Now West Brom try and bring this ball out, and now they're coming up to halfway, and there's a 3-on-2 situation at the moment. They're still coming forward. And Wallace is absolutely chopped down by Clark. That'll be a yellow card and a free kick to the away
Clark
side.
Gets a yellow card for Ipswich.
That could be classified as a blue card and a sin bin, but for now it's just a yellow. And that was a really good quick counter-attack by West Brom, having defended a corner kick.
Yeah, it could have been a blue card, guys. That would have been the first blue card had we had it in the league.
Harrison Clark's making out like he got the ball, but he doesn't. He goes through the man. He does actually nick the ball with the toe, but it goes through the player first and then gets the ball. Cannot do that. yellow card, his 6th of the season. And a chance for West Brom.
So West Brom.
Well in shooting distance.
Oh, Kiefer nods it to Yukoslu. Wow, goal kick to Ipswich. Oh, he loses it. Bloody hell. Chalabar in the area. Chalabar on the outside of the area. Where's he going to go? He's been blocked out here.
Kipray on the left foot, lays it towards the edge of the box. Right foot strike from Fellows. Gets underneath it, under a bit of pressure ahead of him. Into the stands behind the goal. See it again now.
Unfortunately, my internet's a bit slow at times.
Convincing enough, and they're defending their Ipswich. But
I'm still outside. Oh, yeah, I'm still outside. It's Edmondson in defence. Well, is it forward? Oh, Ipswich throw.
Tell you what, the Ipswich equaliser, which you've just seen again in slow motion again. I mean, it's probably about 4th or 5th time I've seen it. The ball drops down onto the left hand of George Edmondson and then flicks off his head. So, controversy about that. Of course, there's no VAR. The Championship.
So, I didn't realise that. So, Ipswich's goal was a handball.
Yeah, it flicks off his left hand, which is on top of Cedric Kipray's head, then skims off his head into the path of Nathan Broadhead. That was a lovely first-time finish on the volley. There's going to be a free kick here for Ipswich, though. Referee saying that.
Throwing to Ipswich.
The defender was putting his arms over the top of the Ipswich forward. Chance for the ball to go into the penalty area. See this again. It was, well, I said this was an area they might look at. With Bartley going off, Yukoslu's coming to fill his position with Chalobah coming on and moving into midfield, and Yukoslu all over Moore there, arms around him, pulling the shirt.
Palmer in defence. Palmer has it in the box.
Injury of Bartley could really hurt West Brom.
Nothing really happening. Alex Palmer runs it out to the edge of the box. Alex Palmer. Townsend pushes it. Jed Wallace. Loses it. Sam Morsey. Sam Morsey takes it from Jed Wallace. Pushes it well, and it's West Brom. Throw in. Back to Wallace. Quick shake. Townsend. Wyman. He's pulled it back to Kipray. Chalobah. Furlong down the right hand side. Yukoslu down the right hand side. Back to Furlong. Yukoslu, who's pulled back into midfield. Cross to Kipray. Back to back to Yukoslu. Yukoslu in midfield. Yukoslu in midfield. Where's he going to go? He's going to pass it back to Wyman pushes it forward to Chalobah. Chalobah across back to Furlong. Furlong forward to and it's a Ipswich throw. A bit too quick there for Ipswich throwing.
So Furlong now with the ball. Fellows inside to Chalobah. First time down the line, looking for Wallace. Now he's come all the way out to this side. Rolls out of play for an Ipswich throw. We're going to see a change for West Brom in just a few moments' time.
They need a change at the minute.
Double change, actually.
Kiefer Moore in defence. Kiefer Moore in defence. Pass it to Sam Morsey. Sam Morsey trying to pass it along that midfield to the right-hand side. Harrison Clark. Pass it back to Morsey. Across the left to Davies. Leaf Davies is always down that left-hand side. Back to back, and then back to Leaf. Back to Leaf. Back to Luongo. Back to Leaf. They're playing good set of 1-2 football here. Luongo. And it's a cross, and it's a goal kick to
finds the pass towards Davis. Davis with a touch. Infield towards Luongo. Back to Davis. Luongo again, exchanging passes. Now it's Morsey in field. Morsey's going to have a dig from distance. Right-footed. Oh, what an effort that is. And what a save I think that is from Palmer. But Morsey's asking for it.
No,
not actually sure. Not really. It's been given as a goal kick. But, well, Sam Morsey, he wanted that one. He eyed it up, right foot. He's a good 30 yards out, and he rifles that one.
No 30-yard shot is
again, if there's any
destined for the net unless you play really good.
Alex Palmer's got a brilliant fingertip on that, and he's not being awarded the save. He won't mind because he's got a goal kick from it, but that should be a corner kick from me. The West Brom shot stopper has got a fingertip
West Brom throwing. West Brom throwing by the box as West Brom make a substitution.
Not a good clearance there from Ipswich on the head, but cross comes Edmondson, knocks it out of play, throw into the bag. He's on this right side. Will we see this double change for West Brom yet?
So West Brom have a double change.
Not happy what he's seen. Had to make a change to the break with Chalobah coming on for the injured Bartley. They conceded within the first minute of the restart. We're going to get this double change. They're holding the throw, so
it is.
I'm not sure if we are or not. Furlong is looking towards the sidelines. Thomas Asante looks like he's jogging off the field of play. So yeah, it will be made. And well, Thomas Asante is off, and Tom Fellows is off as well.
Fellows and Asante off. I can't believe that.
Wow, that is a head scratcher for me.
Yeah,
I can only assume
not.
Tom Fellows has picked up an injury because he's played.
Fellows has been brilliant. Yeah, Fellows has been brilliant. Asante bit quiet.
Their goal in the first
a lot
half.
Quiet. Oh my God, West Brom! West Brom just scored. Has it been allowed?
Ipswich will be happy to see Fellows go on.
Yes. No.
Dyke coming on is just a different type of forward to what Thomas Asante was. Is this long throw by Furlong into the
I'm not
penalty
sure.
area, flicked on there, maybe a chance, and into the back of the net. And Andreas Weiman's put it in. He looks like for me that he punched that one into the back of the net.
No goal.
And the referee is going to chalk this one off. It's a yellow card for Andreas Weiman, and it's still 1-1. Well, it was as clear as you like with Andreas Weiman there. The long throw into the box by Furlong is absolutely brilliant. It's flicked on towards the far stick, and there's Andreas Weiman. The ball looks like it's getting away from him. Then suddenly the left hand sticks out and he slaps it into the back of the net. Daryl Dyke with the brilliant flick on. Yeah, he just slapped it.
Daryl Dyke has it again, but he loses it to Haladki, and Haladki has it in the Ipswich box.
West Brom won. Weiman's third portion of the campaign. We mentioned Daryl Dyke is completely different to Thomas Asante. Thomas Asante is
Haladki in the box. Haladki in the box. Come on. Pass it to Leaf, or throws it. Leaf Davis on halfway. Can he do anything? Morsi, Luongo. Will it go to Leaf? No, it goes to Furlong. Furlong. Hang on.
He would already spotted it.
That's not Furlong. Furlong's off, isn't he?
57 minutes played. Ipswich from West Brom.
Wallace.
Ball down the line by Luongo's not a good one, and now West Brom a chance to come forward. It's Dyke out towards his right-hand side, finds Wallace. Wallace then holds it up, looking for a bit of support. Ipswich are flooding back in numbers and trying to go towards Kushlu. Moore's giving chase here, trying to get the ball away from Kushlu, and he's just a bit too robust there.
A bit too off on my internet stopped there just as West Brom started to attack. So West Brom down that right-hand side again. Wolfenden loses it to Townsend. Townsend on the left-hand side. He gives it to Wyman, back to Chalobah, back to Townsend. Playing a good style 1-2 down the left-hand side of West Brom. Back to Wyman. Trying to pass it across midfield now with Lukusu in midfield. Back to Kipre. They don't quite sure what to do with it, to be honest. Tries to thread it through midfield and goes straight to Haladki. Haladki picks it up, and Haladki is back with an Ipswich setting going on. Of course, the interesting thing here is that Ipswich got their goal with a handball to equalise, and then West Brom got one disallowed for being handballed to go 2-1 up. So, you can discuss that as much as you like, but it's not very fair. As Kai Moore is in midfield. Pass it back to Wes Burns. Morsi, Wes Burns. Chaplin, Connor Chaplin, got it, push it through. No, it gets pushed out for an Ipswich throw-in.
Austin has the ball.
We're on 59 minutes.
Maybe an opportunity, a stab ball into the area is cleared away. Keith Moore was working.
So what have we got? We got Ipswich on the throw.
The one who just gets across and smashes the ball out. Throw into Ipswich though. So
I'll be interested to see what I saw. I'm sure I thought that West Brom would win this.
Could see another one here.
I did have the prediction video before this.
Clark standing over it.
We are doing quite well.
He's just stopping the play because he's asking a couple of players to come over just to have a word with them. It's Edmondson and Chalobah. Not happy with the jostling, the holding, whatever's going on in the penalty area.
Connor Townsend grabs it. Connor Townsend push wellies it forward. Wolfen back grabs it, passes it back to Haladki. Haladki was in midfield. And no, I kid you not. He's off the halfway circle.
Who's way close towards halfway, actually.
Yeah, more close to halfway.
Way too much on that. Out for a throw. Disappointing distribution.
And he wellies it out for West Brom. Hang on, West Brom throw. Somehow it's ping-ponging. West Brom, Ipswich, West Brom, Ipswich. Ipswich now push it forward to Leif Davis, Luongo. Luongo, they're in on midfield. Luongo's on the ball. Luongo in the midfield. He's passing it to the right hand side to Morsi. Morsi's down the left hand side. Davis, Luongo passing a nice 1-2 here. Broadhead's got in it, who sneaks it across to Chaplin. And then Harrison Clark. And it's a shot goal by Chaplin, Connor Chaplin. Oh, but Wyman grabs the ball. And it's a goal kick to West Brom.
Turns one inside, then towards Broadhead, who then finds Morsi.
It would go off there, wouldn't it? Yeah, it was a very close one there. That was...
Into a dangerous area. West Brom not clearing the lines, and eventually... effort that comes in from around the edge of the box is bobbled harmlessly wide and behind for a goal kick, but much better there from Ipswich.
Yeah, Ipswich are certainly on the upper foot. Shall we have a look at the stats? Let's have a look at the stats. It's now gone from way West Brom in the ascendancy to Ipswich 61% possession and West Brom 39%. The dangerous attacks are interesting. 52 dangerous attacks to Ipswich. West Brom had 7 when they scored. They now have 16. So absolutely dire situation for West Brom as far as getting it into the flipping box. The XG is 1.01 to Ipswich and 0.37 to West Brom.
Ipswich now come forward more over halfway.
So Ipswich are in the midfield.
Then onto the left foot, into the penalty area, left-footed strike comes in.
They're in midfield now with Edmondson,
Quite get the connection that he wanted.
Leif Davis, who tries to thread it through, but Townsend passes it to Moa Chalaba, who loses it to Luongo right in the middle. Morsi, who then tries threading it through, but Moet grabs the ball in midfield. Right back, almost on back third. Passes it to Moet. Moet pushes it forward. Oh, Morsi eventually grabs it. Tries to push it away. Chaplin
to the floor, saying that it had his ankle tapped then by Yakushlu, nothing given by the referee.
Oh, Donald. Jed Wallace. Not seen Jed Wallace for quite a while. He's had a very quiet game, Jed Wallace. If anybody ever took Jed Wallace off, he's not playing well.
On that right-hand side, midway
he's got it in his own back third.
Burns delivers it right-footed. That's a good, strong header away by Furlong. It looked like he was all over Broadhead, but
Ipswich through.
Played by the Welshman. Free kick on the right. Daryl
injury to Daryl Dyke.
This is away from West Brom. He's only recently come on, but it doesn't look good at all. Jumped up for this one. Lands. What is his ankle roll? His left ankle potentially. He goes up for that aerial battle on halfway. Falls down and then looks to push off.
I hope everybody's ready for the 3 o'clock kickoff.
For Daryl Dyke. Americans
will be doing the first half.
Come onto the field of play. He's been on in the 55th minute, so he's been on for 9 minutes nearly now.
Yeah, 64 minutes. Daryl Dyke off. With the looks of it,
to bring on in his place. Not a great deal in terms of like-for-like changes, unfortunately. John Swift could come on into midfield and they'd push Vyman or Johnson up top, but Dyke is he's going to have to come off. He's been helped off by the 2 physios.
Dyke is off.
Off the far side as well.
That's going to be interesting. Who are we going to put in place of Dyke?
Yeah, it's going to be the end of the game for Daryl Dyke. So That's 2 injury problems for West Brom. With Bartley going off at half-time. Dyke now going off, having
Bartley and Dyke coming off seriously injured.
10 minutes.
That's not good for West Brom.
The stretcher, yeah.
Oh, stretcher.
The stretcher to come over, and Daryl Dyke, just pulls a shirt over his head. That's hugely disappointing for him. He's only just come back.
He knows what's happening here. The guy knows. He's pulled his shirt over his head. He's absolutely distraught. The guy. He's been on for 9 minutes after being injured. Come back 9 minutes football, and he's injured again.
This is his 4th appearance that he's made this season. 40 minutes, so 50 minutes, I think, of championship action that he has had.
50 minutes.
Played against Birmingham, now against
Hang on a minute.
Ipswich. Before that, his last appearances were the 20th of
January. How have we got from there to a West Brom yellow card? I'm not sure how that one happened. I really am not sure. I wish somebody would make a comment. We've actually got a West Brom yellow card. It's
really. Well, just while all this is happening, there's 4th yellow card of the season.
I hate it when he does that.
Dyke now is just... He's not going to have to go on the stretcher, but his hands at the moment for Dyke. I think he just wants to get off pitch and down the tunnel.
Phone, stop it. We don't want to be... I'd remain logged in if you bloody well give me the...
What is going on at the moment?
I ain't got a clue. Tell me.
Got West Brom players coming over to him. You had Alex Palmer come over and get in his face.
That's why they're giving a yellow card for arguing with the ref.
I think it's just the fact that Ipswich were without going on the pitch, so you've got to wait for him to get off. And this, I think, is what...
Let's look at line up instead, West Brom. So...
Iriku is trying to make Daryl Dyke. Well...
So Wyman got a card on 56. 66.
Year-old American.
Yeah, Chalabar's just got a yellow card for arguing with the referee.
Hard not to feel for him in this situation.
They try and push it forward. Always, but Edmondson now has it in the Ipswich goal area. Ipswich have it in the goal.
Bad injury for him, but we will get back penalty area. It's a good throw as well.
Yeah, very good throw, but it's still with Ipswich in their defence. Can they do with it anything or nothing?
And it's clear behind by Kip.
Welly it forward is probably the best play.
Daryl Dyke's gone off, and John Swift has come on to replace him. Just trying
Swift's
to see
in instead of Daryl Dyke. They push it forward. They get a throw in. West Brom get a throw in, but then they lose it, and then they gain it back. But then they throw it goes over the far right for an Ipswich throw in.
Forward, you'd say. I think it looks like it's Andreas Weimann who's taken Woods.
Nathan Broadhead. Whoa, what a good bit of running there by Nathan Broadhead. Chalabar, Furlong. Well, is it forward to Edmondson in the back there? Edmondson is going to play it along the back. Haladki. Right, so we're in the goal with Haladki. Haladki now pondering of where he's going to take it. Usual sort of slowing down at the back. Leif Davis, very usual. Leif Davis and Luongo seem to be where they usually go. Luongo to Wolfenden, crosses it to Morsey and then back to Wolfenden. I just wonder whether they'll do a couple of 1-2s down the right-hand side. Yep, they have Connor Chaplin, and then runs down and loses it to Townsend. So Connor
he had to make a
tackle there.
ball.
Connor Chaplin eventually gets it back. Probably hacked off at just getting the ball took from him. Wes Burns then takes it from him, who gives it to Yakuslu, Chalaba, Wallace. There was an Ipswich foot in there at some point. Jed Wallace, who loses it to Leif Davis, passes it back to Adke. So unfortunately, we seem to have lost the radio. I tell you what, we'll try and get it back. If I can put my cup somewhere, we'll try and get it back. We'll try and get the radio back, because I think it's quite handy as Wes Burns pass it to Morsey. Edmondson. It's on halfway. It's on halfway. Let's just turn it back on and see whether it comes up. Palmer in the West Brom area. Palmer, where's he going to place that? Because you need to get rid of it. Because if you don't get rid of it, runs with it, gives it to Kipre, gives it to Michael Johnston.
Too much flight on that one.
See what Michael Johnston can do this time. One of the new guys, Moet, gives it to Swift. One of the new guys, Wallace, Yakuslu. Yakuslu in defence, Townsend, Moet. We're playing it across the back line.
Gets there as Palmer just gets the
Townsend, Johnston. Oh, come on, cross it. No, he passes it back. He gets to Chalaba. 2 touches to Chalaba, back to Moet, back to Swift.
Towards Mowat, back towards Townsend.
Oh, Swift in the box. No, tell me what's happening. Swift's in the box. And fucking hell, the radio goes off at the wrong fucking time.
Finds a teammate as they come forward. Swift out to
Haladke seems to have the ball now in his own area.
Swift
at his feet.
Up with the keeper. No foul there.
Edmondson. That's why, because they thought it might be a foul. My video stops if the referee thinks it's a
ball that both of them could go for.
Red card or a foul.
It's like he then drops the ball down.
Harrison Clark in defence.
The ball out short
Kai Moore in midfield.
18 minutes plus any stoppage time, which we'll have a few minutes of with that.
Kai Moore. Oh, Palmer gets that one. Can he welly it out? Alex Palmer's going to welly that one. He does. Yakuslu, Furlong, wellies it forward to Wolfenden grabs it. Wolfenden grabs it in midfield. Wolfenden in midfield pushes it forward, and Ipswich are offside.
Get the victory to go back into second.
Ipswich are now making a substitution.
Southampton will be on 62 points, a point ahead of the Saints, although the Saints have their guest leads playing at Rotherham at 3 p.m. Has been a goal in the Premier League, though, at the Etihad Stadium. It's Manchester City 1, Everton 0.
Manchester City 1, Everton 0. There we are.
Citizens.
Don't say we don't cover the other games. I've actually got so many things on this particular game that I haven't actually got anything else.
Turning to their side as 73 and a half minutes played.
74 minutes played at Manchester City.
Work for the day is done.
Look at that. Erling Haaland, 71 minutes.
And Harness, who are onto the field of play.
73 minutes here at Ipswich. Tractor Boys are 1-1 with West Brom. West Brom went ahead early on after lots of pressure, and then
Ipswich the lead. It was a pass back. It was
Ipswich just managed to
find Yakuslu. He tries to then give it to Palmer.
They changed from a sort of League One, what I call a League One football, bash it down the middle and hope you get through defence, to starting the probing attacks. And as soon as they tried playing the Championship football probing down each side, they suddenly became the team on top.
To the
Baggies. Oh, and another goal kick to the Baggies. And he loses it again. What the freaking hell are they doing? Connor Townsend now rescues West Brom from a fate worse than death, losing to the Baggies, losing to Ipswich. And they've now got a West Brom goal throw-in on their left-hand side.
Comical. So they're giving Ipswich the lead, but Old Port Monroe wouldn't have minded. Any victory they will take now.
Ipswich are not. They're certainly on top, but are they on top enough to win it in the last? What have we got?
All the Premier League games.
20 minutes.
Bournemouth, Liverpool, Burnley,
possibly.
Luton at Sheffield United, Tottenham, Brighton, Wolves, Brentford. The 5:30 game.
Ooh, lucky. Pass it across the back to George Edmondson, who loses it to Mo. And it's a West Brom goal! West Brom are just won the game. Have they won the game here? It's going to 2-1. Let's listen to the commentary. If it gives it me, back in give.
John Dal Thomason as Rovers boss. Cardiff Preston, Hull Swansea, Leeds Rotherham, Middlesbrough Bristol City.
Get back to the game, man.
Beyond Norwich. It again, and it's their substitute, John Swift, who has put it into the bottom left corner from a good 20.
He was too busy talking about the games coming up, and John Swift rifles it into the bottom left. I had to let you listen to the. Commentary there. Sorry, guys. Really did.
One bit because they're back ahead in this
West
game.
Brom from absolutely nowhere are now
Ipswich
ahead 2-1 at Ipswich.
Try and get a share of the spoils now, and it just makes their championship run at the moment even more disappointing.
Yeah, Ipswich have been found out. How many times have I said that this morning
and
this afternoon?
Got to ask question marks though of Ledecky, to allow that one to come in. It's pace on it. It curves away from him.
So he's only just come on, hasn't he, Ledecky? So Ipswich there, just a Ledecky nightmare at the back, and West Brom think, well, thanks, I'll have it if you're not going to have it, and well, is it into the bottom left? Both of those players on the opposing team both just come on, and now West Brom from absolutely nowhere in the second half find themselves 2-1 up. And Ipswich must be reeling. They have had so much possession in this second half after being behind for the first 20 minutes. Skill-wise, I would say playing for League One football, trying to bash it through the middle of defence, and West Brom were just up for it. They were used to it as Hutchinson is in. Attack on honest. Ipswich are in attack. I'll just shut myself up for a minute as Ipswich.
Harness now has it inside the penalty area. Looks for Hutchinson. The ball just flicks off the West Brom.
This is like ping pong ball in the area. It is a corner. Yeah, it usually stops my internet if it's on a corner. So it's a corner for Ipswich. But Ipswich then, when they went behind, suddenly started playing Championship football. I.e., instead of bashing it through the middle, they were passing it down the left and probing down the left. And as soon as they started probing down the left, players like Luongo just couldn't handle it. And it was coming across, but the problem was Ipswich still were just, that final ball was absolutely garbage until they scored. And when they scored, by that time in the second half, it was, it carried on. They started as they meant to carry on in the second half. Obviously, central defender for West Brom taken off. And then a few minutes later, they had one carried off on the... Well, I don't think the stretcher came out. It was actually called for him, but he ended up hobbling off. So West Brom are in dire straits with injuries. But Ipswich have managed to keep that pressure up. Where this second goal's come from, God only knows. This second goal came from nowhere. It was... we had a fair bit of pressure there from Ipswich, and then all of a sudden, I think it was a throw-in, and we suddenly got a throw down the left-hand side. Swift managed to grab hold of it after a cock-up by one of the new guys from that Ipswich had brought on. And it was wellied into the bottom left. As Harrison Clark makes it, it's bouncing off people. Luongo has a go. Harrison Clark has a go. Jesus, they're having a good go. It bounces to Harness, and then Palmer's got it. Two blocks there. Two blocks. It's going to be... oh, hell. Alex Palmer. He usually wellies it. He's been wellying it quite a lot.
For some options. He's taking his time to get rid of this ball.
He's taking his time in a minute. He's walking with it. Go away. Rolls it to Swift, who loses it. Edmondson in his own area. Edmondson's got it in his own area. He's not doing too bad, guys. Edmondson, I would say, in the Ipswich defence, he's actually playing the better of that. Would we say back third? Probably back 40%. So the back 40% of Ipswich is really, I would say, Edmondson. If I just go back into the game on here.
81 and a half minutes gone. Ipswich 1, West Brom 2. Back towards...
yeah, at the minute. Edmondson in that middle defence, his central defence is running that central defence line. Along their midfield, Nathan Broadhead, he was absolutely awful until he scored, and then all of a sudden he's started to be absolutely excellent. As Ipswich have another mild shot on goal, not really too difficult, and it's collected by the goalie, Palmer. So Palmer now has it as Ipswich make another substitution.
The ball attempts to come in from Hutchinson, then he just gets underneath it with the right foot. And that's a disappointing one. And they'll make this double change now. Will Ipswich? It's going to be Luongo. That's going off the field of play.
Ooh.
And also Broadhead, the goal scorer for them. So Al Hamadi on to replace him, the number 16, and Sarmiento. The number 21.
Broadhead and Luongo. The two that played well.
What can they do? Can Ipswich get themselves back into this game? We'll have to wait and see.
So there was a couple of triangles there going on between Luongo, Broadhead, and Chaplin. Chaplin, Burns, and Morsey.
Vimon's going off, and the Spaniard Pipa is on to replace him. 26.
Don't know what's
as changes are made.
26.
Ball downfield
Pippa for West Brom.
Number 7, Jed Wallace now is playing as that.
Crikey. We've had a few changes there. Both sides. And we're now going to we're actually with Ipswich in midfield. Kai for more midfield, just pushing forward. We're passing it back to Morsey. Morsey in midfield, passing it to Clark. Harrison Clark now wondering what to do on the right hand side. Threads it through. And Sarmiento on the edge of the box. Cuts it back, but it's captured by Jed Wallace. Jed Wallace moves it down the left.
As Chalobah there just puts a big right boot through this one up into the air, finds
Jed Wallace. And he finds Johnson. Johnson in attack. Johnson, loses it to Leif Davis right on the edge of the box. Why?
Charging over the halfway line, and there's a bursting run towards the right-hand side. Ball is played into the area. Brilliant slide challenge by Leif Davis.
Yeah, Leif Davis did well there.
All the way.
Passes it to Sean Morrissey. Sam Morrissey. What a ball! Al Madadi. I was going to say the bloody name.
Long downfield looking for more. Wins his header as he knocks it in field. Maybe an opportunity now, but that's good defending.
Hamady was right on that thread through in the middle, and Palmer manages somehow to grab that ball. So we're on 85 minutes. We've just had Broadhead off for Sarmiento and Luongo off for Hamady. And for West Brom, we had Pippa on for Wyman. Not too bad.
We'll have, I think, around 5 minutes.
I think the strange thing for me as far as West Brom is concerned is Jed Wallace, the captain, just hasn't done anything for me. Ipswich are see, they're pushing it down the left-hand side. Still, they're doing the Championship League, threading it down, probing down the left-hand side. And they went as corner, okay for more, and he fluffs it on the line. But Kipre grabs it, well is it, but only sideways to Hutchinson. So Hutchinson's on the right-hand side. Crosses it, and Leif Davis on the far side. Oh, Jesus Christ. Swift, John Swift, what can he do with it? Oh, he just wellies it out for an Ipswich throw.
Towards the far post, it's nodded back into a dangerous position in the 6-yard box. It's volleyed up into the air. West Brom managing to clear their lines, and now they're trying to bring it out with Swift. He only knocks it out of play, though. It'll be an Ipswich throw, which they take quickly.
Absolutely amazing.
Nearly moments there for Ipswich, just not dropping for them. West Brom getting enough bodies back to clear it away, but Morsey coming forward now. Morsey squares the ball towards the teammate then. It's Sarmiento out
Alex
towards
Palmer.
the right for Hutchinson.
We're with Alex
inside
Palmer.
the box, faced up against Townsend. Hutchinson left with a strike at the near post, and again a bit of a daisy cutter. It's easily saved by Palmer.
This is the thing with Ipswich. Bit of a daisy cutter. That final ball is not happening, guys. If you're an Ipswich fan, you need somebody who's going to do something. Al-Hamadi loses it to Townsend. Connor Townsend now in his own half. As you imagine, Palmer, who threads it forward, but unfortunately Harrison Clark grab it. So Ipswich now have it in the midfield-ish, runs it certainly into midfield. Harrison Clark now, he passes it to Wolfenden. Will he get a 1-2 from Wolfenden? No, he goes the other direction, down the left to Edmondson, Harness, Leif Davis now on that left, as he usually is. But he passes it back to Morsey. Probably 50% of the time he passes it back to Morsey. Passes it to Harrison Clark, who's very good at trying the League One stuff down the middle. Will he go down the middle? He passes it down the right to Sarmiento. Sarmiento tries crossing it, but Yokusu wellies it out. Bit of a tackle on halfway line. Wolfenden wins it.
Low ball here, takes a deflection. Keeper with a brilliant one-handed save. Slaps the ball away from inside his own 6-yard box. Now West Brom are trying to bring this ball clear. The referee gives a free kick to West Brom as well. Well, they can't believe it, can the chapter boys? But
so that bit of a tackle there mentioned was more than a bit of a tackle, according to the referee. I'm not quite sure about that.
I think he is going to get away with this.
Yeah,
see replays of this
possibly.
Low ball in. It flicks off the West Brom defender's leg. There's going to be a simple tapping for Al-Hamadi at the back post, but for Alex Palmer with his outstretched right hand to tip it away.
West Brom try that free kick, pass it down their left, but Sam Morsey appears to have got the ball.
Because Jed Wallace is driving, just about to drive over the halfway line. Then he gets his ankle, or he gets gets taken out by Morsey.
Oh, Leif Davis, where the hell's he got that one from? He's on the left-hand corner. If he can cross it now, it's in the box. But he passes it back to Wolfenden, and Jed Wallace grabs that ball.
In front of him. Can he get the ball before it goes out of play? Can't. Decent enough defending from the Spaniard Pippa in the end. It was remonstrated the official on the very far side of the field for an offside. I don't think there was an offside there. Moore was, but Davis wasn't.
Okay, what's the referee doing here?
8 points will be the gap now between Ipswich and West Brom, 4th and 5th.
So what have we got? Jed Wallace had the ball.
West Brom will be 10 points adrift of Southampton second. So it's most likely
And it was a foul, and it got kicked in by Ipswich. The goalkeeper wellies it forward. Jed Wallace on the right-hand side in the attack. Jed Wallace is in the attack. Oh, West Brom throwing really close to the box.
He flicks his leg around him, hits it off Edmondson, and wins his side of throw. Portman Road will be getting very, very anxious that it's still
West Brom down to Furlong. Furlong close by, so he's pushed it down, pushes it to Pippa. Can Pippa get it into the box? Can Pippa cross it? Ooh. 8 minutes injury time. Thanks for telling me that, just as I don't want you to tell it me. Give me the football back. Oh, I hate it when he tells me that. 8 minutes added time. Yes, fine. Give me the fucking football. Oh, I hate it when he does that. Yes, you've told me 8 minutes. Leif Davies has it in that back left position. Kiefer Moore wellies it forward, but Alex Palmer grabs it on the edge of the box. Right on the edge of the box. Yugoslu on the right. Furlong, Swift, Wallace, Jed Wallace. What can he do? He's not done an awful lot for me. Passes it to Furlong. He gives it 1-2 with Furlong. Pushes it forward, but George Edmondson grabs it just outside the box. George Edmondson's been a rock in that Ipswich defence. Pushes it forward to Morsey. Harness. Out on the right-hand side where Clark will come forward. Davis, Leif Davis. Can he? He'll probably try running into the corner. No, he gives it back to Morsey again. He does that quite well recently. Not in the first half, he didn't. Wollenden, Clark, Morsey. Will Morsey give it back down that left? Bit of a defence here. Edmondson, Davis, Harness, Hamady. Gosh, they're so close to the box. Edmondson. You got Edmondson, and he's right. Oh, shit. Hamady's got it in the box, and he shoots, and he's on target. It's blocked on the line. Hamady's Kiefer Moore shot blocked on the line. Jesus Christ, where did that go for? Shot on the turn, brilliant save by Palmer, and that's behind for a corner kick. Jesus Christ! Just not quite dropping Ipswich there. It was a brilliant header. Ipswich now make a substitution. Right into the danger area, just inside the 6-yard box. More on the turn. This could finish 2-2, guys. This could finish 2-2. There's absolutely no. Oh, it's a goal! Ipswich has scored. I said it could finish 2-2, and as I say it, Ipswich into the net. Again, I should say Ipswich have scored one as Davis has gone off and Humphreys is on as the corner is whipped in, falls towards Morsey on the edge of the area. Left footed strike comes in, a couple of blocks on the way, falls towards Hutchinson. Left footed strike get into the back of the net, and Ipswich have got the leveller in the 93rd minute. 93rd minute. Who is rifled one in past a number of points. Hutchinson, who's not been playing that well. Alex Palmer can do about that one. And Ipswich are back on level terms at 2-2. Ipswich back on level terms. 5 minutes of added time to go. Kieran McKenna, I think, can be ushering aside, get them back towards their own half and restart the game. But Ipswich have made it 2-2. West Brom couldn't hold out. So, guys, who had a shot initially from the edge of the 4 minutes 30 seconds to go. What do we reckon? Half volley. Absolutely visits it. That's an extra. Is it an extra minute? Was it a minute and a half? So we've suggested 8 minutes, probably 9.5 minutes. There you have it. Ipswich are back on level terms. So 93rd minute. Furlong in attack, passes it to Swift. They're really wanting this back. Swift runs it across, passes it to Jed Wallace. Jed Wallace to Furlong. Furlong loses it to Cameron Humphreys. Edmondson, and they are back in safe territory now. Ipswich, as Morsey passes it to Wolfenden. Hutchinson.
And now the tractor boy is trying to come forward. Out towards the right-hand side for the equalising goal scorer in Hutchinson. Knocks one down the line looking for more.
Back to Humphreys, Cameron Humphreys.
It comes off the
Well, is it forward, and it's a West Brom throw-in, who lose it to Wolfenden. Wolfenden takes back into midfield. Wolfenden passes it to Edmondson. There, he's right on midfield, right on the halfway line. So their defence is really high, really quite forward. Harrison Clark threads it to Sarmiento. This is not looking good for West Brom. Sarmiento to try and cross it into the box.
Harness tries to come forward down that right-hand side. Now it's with Sarmiento. Sarmiento then, can't hold on to it. Goes under his left foot and out for a throw for West Brom.
Lose it to Ipswich immediately. West Brom's throw-ins have been garbage. Edmondson threads it through, but Kipre grabs it. Well, is it back to Edmondson? Okay, give it back to them. Who gives it? Threads it through to Clark. Clark then, passes it down. Hutchinson, shot by Kiefer Moore. There you go. It's pushed out. Is it pushed out?
Right foot cross comes into the area.
Sam Morsey. Loses it to Johnston.
Now it's down on the floor.
Johnston, Moet.
They're still going for it here. It's a scramble in the box. Eventually it's cleared away, but Morsey has it now.
Moet, you've got to do something with that. Jed Wallace in the box, and it's Wolfenden grabs it from him, but where's he going to put it? Wolfenden has to get rid of this ball.
Morsey's giving chase. Morsey does get pushed over. No, Wallace still has it. Plays the ball back into the area, straight towards Wolfenden. And now it should look to come forward again. Less than 2 minutes of the 8 added on to go. And it's Sarmiento.
Hutchinson. He's passed it eventually to Hutchinson.
Still coming forward.
Hamady. And he passes it back in the box at that point. Hutchinson.
It's all the way out
Clark, Morsey, fires in there. Furlong grabs it. Where's Furlong going to put it? Furlong out to Cameron Humphries. George Edmondson in attack. Sarmiento in the box. Michael Johnston loses it to Hamady shoots and a goal. And it's Jesus. Townsend, well, is it out on the line?
Sarmiento bells here. He tries to get onto his left foot. It falls now towards Hamady. What a save by Palmer. Right-footed shot low towards the bottom right corner.
Ipswich throw-in.
Palmer somehow gets a strong left hand to it and puts it out. It'll be a throw into Ipswich on the far right-hand side. Nearly.
So their defenders wellied it out.
Less than a minute of the 8
yeah, Ipswich throw-in.
Long throw-in again from Clark. He launches it into the box.
Sarmiento, Moet, Jed Wallace, who loses it again to Clark. Harrison Clark, Humphries, Wolfenden on midfield.
Clark. Inside pass exchange.
Threads it through beautifully to Kiefer Moore. Threads it through beautifully. It's Hamady in the middle of the box. What's Hamady going to do with this? Can he turn? No, with Furlong. Well, is it out? Cameron Humphries grabs it though on the left-hand side. Wolfenden playing it. No, Furlong grabs it on the in the box. This is absolute end to end. Well, one end to one end. And Furlong. Can he keep it for another 2 minutes? No. Ipswich's corner will be the last corner. Ipswich
just scored from a corner in the 93rd minute to level things up. Can they get a dramatic winner at Portman Road?
And they cross it. Yakuslu grabs it first. Yakuslu pushes it. Cameron Humphries, Sarmiento. Well, is it in? But it's wellied out by someone. Sarmiento pushes it in. Johnston grabs it. Moat in your own fucking box. And he loses it to Hutchinson. And it's with Harness. Yakuslu. Morsey. Fucking hell. Jed Wallace, do something. Half full time. Fuck me. Oh dear, guys.
West Brom now maybe have a chance to.
Absolutely unbelievable. Never have it said that Ipswich give up. That was a game and a half. I actually loved that game. Let's see what we have at 3:00. I might come on and I might not. We've had a few people come in. We'll do a quick. It's often a little bit better with the 3 o'clock ones because it means we can just do a quick push. It's Manchester City 2-0 up now as we end the stream and we go into the 3 o'clock games. Thank you for joining, the ones that did.